guys. Hi everyone. Welcome to my stream. And if you will be on, say something. Okay. Let's make a game. Match. Ranking games. This afternoon I get problems with the net. Hope it will be everything okay now. Итак, понеслась, ребята. Еще одна попытка. И Майка хуй задрот. Ямайка. Look at this. This way. Окей, Бикини, давай сюда. Для нас. Я просто в этом нету. Бруно Фернандес. Энтони. Фоден. Так, кто тут замыслил Фодена? Пускай будет. Він мені там не мешает, что там проти кого я граю. Це якийсь типотанчик з конфет по піксельник. Що це за ігра? 3-3-3. Там іде центр, центр, центр. Опорник, опорник, опорник. 3 опорника, 3 центри. Официальный форвард. Все не понял. Диаби. Щось я не розумію ігру.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Sporting.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Dani Olmo is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, he's got such an excellent first touch, and his passing is second to none, really. If his new teammates can get the ball to him often enough, I think he's going to create lots of chances over the course of the season. I think his manager knows he's made a very wise move here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Walker. Costa Curta. Ball played for Rijkaard. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vitinha. Referee's given a throw.
Bro, I have the same GB like you. He is not very good player.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Ambitious ball here.
But
Nice
my
interception.
GB is
His
much better
positioning
than
was
you.
spot on.
Maybe a little bit more
Kyle Walker.
slower.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Foden.
Why you don't pick the ball?
Walker with the cross. Well, there's the clearance.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And that has been clubbed away. And this is Lewandowski. He's going for goal. Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Vitinha is there, and he can pick it up. Beckenbauer. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this. And
oh, shooting chance! Goal! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
23 minutes is number 10, Moussa Diaby.
Jamaica have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or...
Goes for the shot! Quality ball.
Well,
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Lewandowski. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Anthony finds himself offside.
Well, it's very little bit strange play every day with the different team.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Definitely
What are
away.
you doing if you cannot receive
That's
the
been
ball
won straight
correctly?
back. Bruno Fernandes.
Bruno Fernandes.
Anthony.
Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's there to retrieve it. To Roberto. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! They've scored! Sporting are all square. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vitinha. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. To Roberto.
Interesting pass.
Nakamura. And he's had it nicked away. Vitinha.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's tried one! Bruno Fernandes. And across it goes. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Sporting with the corner, there first. Branthwaite with the clearance. And he's had a hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Has been indicated.
Kyle Walker. Costa Curta goes on a charge down the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. And this is Lewandowski. Beckenbauer, not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. There's the header! Goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Sporting head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Diaby. Oh, he's found support out wide. Good chance here! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Foden. Passing nice and neat. Passes coming off in quick succession. Foden!
Foden.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played towards the front line. Branthwaite kept his eye on it, and he's there. Granit Xhaka. Cucurella makes the interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes tries a cross. So, third corner of the game. That's really well cleared. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. Costa Curta getting this one clear. And it's Walker. Played out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Bruno Fernandes delivers. That's gone for a throw-in.
eFootball makes a good job, sir. Woody. Santiago. Santiago's coming to play. Going this close.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 10, Musa Diaby. Number 23, Zerberto.
Messi.
Coming on the field.
Oh, nice touch.
Number 19,
And he has been fouled there.
Maximum. Number 17.
Vários primeiros aqui.
Substitution in progress.
So, another set play. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle.
Sim.
Oh, that's a waste. Vitinha picks it up from the goal kick. Sporting do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And he's managed to get rid. And they're back on the ball again. Granit Xhaka. Vitinha. Now, what about a counter-attack? Messi. And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Sim.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Xhaka clears it away. Jamaica are looking to go forward now. Takes a shot! And kept out by
Hey,
the
guys.
most elastic of saves.
Vitinha clearly thought he had the
Welcome
beating
to
of
my
the keeper.
game.
They're up to 5 corners now. Keeper has taken decisive action. Vitinha. He's got tall. Oh, denied
Dangerous, very, very
brilliantly.
dangerous.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Hey man, you still here? How you doing? You can leave some comments if you have some questions.
That's a decent clearance. Out towards the flank. In towards the back stick. Branthwaite tries to clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a lucky 7th corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. A probing pass. Vitinha. Passing is crisp and sharp.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He can get that clear. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cleared without complication. Out for a throw.
I need to win. Daniel. Change this.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 3, Williams Talib. Number 4, Costa Curta.
And he's in on
Playing
goal.
on the field,
Zakaria
number
with the
21,
clearance.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Number 18, Desiree Doué. Substitution.
Nuno Mendes. Now Van de Ven. Aimed beyond the defence. Doué.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Knocks it out wide.
Come on.
That has been knocked clear.
Added minute has been indicated.
Time added on 4 minutes. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. And he comes
No,
out with
Bruno
a supply.
Fernandes, no.
Beckenbauer getting this one clear.
Don't do this, guys. Last
Has a look and plays it forward.
Come on. My.
And here's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Climbs up big. Zakaria attempts. And that is that. Decent game of football, that. Intense,
4
intriguing.
games.
And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter,
Good
with a
play.
good mix of...
Hi, how you doing? Welcome to my stream. You play any game, or you just come to see? By the way, in this game I change the players every day.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box.
He gets big! Goal! Sporting! And the game springs instantly to life!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Hey,
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he was clear. Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's decided to go for it.
Good shot.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, Arsenal. Declan Rice. Not bad. Good shot from the
Sporting
distance.
with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. He's away. And this is Batistuta. He's got away. Decent chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Alright. Somebody's here. But it's lagging.
Now, can they get him away? Foden, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. That has been slung wide. Walker looking to run onto it. Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
De Vrij promptly onto that, and that is that. Vinicius Junior. In by Vinicius Junior. Rice. Anthony. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Anthony is wide and looking to get onto this.
Strange. Oh.
That is ended up in no man's land. Dani Olmo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played,
Not
well
for
stopped.
anything.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an
the
intelligent
shot.
run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Lofted upfield. Nuno Mendes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Batistuta. Stefan de Vrij. Great, and a chance! It's bounced back off the post. It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Threads one in. Oh, it's a great... Mbappe! He's done very well to get to that.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. And he's had it nicked away. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a cute ball. Dani Olmo spots it and intercepts. Goes for a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
My keeper beats.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sporting are looking to go forward now.
Why you don't try?
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no
Well,
less.
He was saying that for Mango and
Now it's
Inter.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior proves just a little bit too strong. Anthony. Dani Olmo. Howson cuts out the pass.
Second pass he made dangerous.
Tries to pass it through. Kyle Walker. Rice. Pass somewhat off target. Nicely aimed pass. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a good ball out wide. Anthony gets into a good position. De Vrij cuts it out. Dani Olmo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hernandez. Well, that has not gone well. Kyle Walker. Rice. We are into overtime. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's intervened well there. Rodri. And it's Rodri. And Maradona. Maradona. Good driving run. And he's managed shapes to shoot! And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Yes, of course.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
But it's very it will be difficult. I don't play with the artificial intellect. I play with the real players. They also know to play.
Second period then underway. Mbappe. And it's Beckham. Batistuta. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. Nicely spread. Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Rice did well to stay calm there. Raya gets rid without sophistication. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Hi guys. You also play the eFootball? Or are you just looking? If you like to make one match together.
Conte. Oh, good spread.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, given offside once more.
Okay, we need to focus. We need to play. Oh.
Nuno Mendes. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he cuts out the supply. Played through into space.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Oh, what has happened here? Plays it across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Kyle Walker. Dani Olmo. Knocks it into space. That's been slipped through, and he's cut it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Beckham. Mbappe. Foden.
Come on.
Maradona. And this is Batistuta. Anthony. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nuno Mendes. And it's been given away. He's one-on-one. Shot at goal.
Oh my God.
And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We need to recover one goal. Come on.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Sporting really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Shoots! It's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And he shoots!
Yes!
Oh,
Yes!
brilliant from Darwin
Oh, very
Nunez!
nice, very nice.
Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Crosses it, header! Crossbar comes to the rescue. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Sporting certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He has found the way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's no flag. Engages and forces him off the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he plays one through. Real chance! I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Beckenbauer.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Beckham. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. Distributed tidily. And that's that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Darwin taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Green. Here I have Omen. Hi, bro. Hi everyone. You play this game? Speak with me in the comments. In the comments, make some comments because I need to know. Maybe you play this game. If you like to make one versus, you can do this online.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around, Peter. You know, one of its key strengths is the fact that it's well suited to playing out from the back. And I think you'd have to have a look at the wing-backs in that manner, because the...
Header! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Valencia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cucurella. Now it's Anthony. Ødegaard. And he's being shifted off it. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ødegaard. De Bruyne. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Knocks it into space. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that could set him on his way. Climbs up big!
Oh, yeah.
Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Rice. Foden. It's a really well-measured ball. No, that's been intercepted. And here's the chance to counter. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pinches it off him. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? It's a good spell of possession, this. No, it's come to nothing. Foden. Tonali. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe. Oh, it's Van Basten. Valencia look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Van Basten. Shot, surely! It's a good run down the right.
This is the time you need that pace. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, what a climb! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Vieira. Rijkaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Now it's Van Basten. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Lewandowski. Ah, and that pass just didn't quite work. Sporting looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Ødegaard. Van Basten. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Cucurella. Sporting are looking to break at pace. And he's managed to get free. Now the delivery. Bullish header!
Anthony.
Harmlessly behind.
Sporting really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Pass somewhat off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is De Bruyne. Anthony. Tonali. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, it's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! Oh, that's a fine interception. And there's the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Sporting are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
A continuación, disfrutaremos de la actuación de nuestro grupo oficial de animación. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Sporting carrying a one-goal lead. Some really good ball movement. Sporting come out this half somewhat altered. Well, he's had a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Foden. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. And
a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was...
Tries a shot! He's kept it out, just.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Rijkaard, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He might be in here! Valencia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Aimed beyond the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he was alert to it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Sporting perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that's another good win of the ball. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. De Bruyne. And claimed it back swiftly. Great vision. Is it? And the shot! Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Not going. Not going in game. There's no ZAR.
And that has left him in a heap.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He has found the way through. Has a shot! And that is great goalkeeping.
Sporting certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. De Bruyne tries to pass it through. Valencia have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. Tonali. And it's De Bruyne. That's an excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne. Ødegaard. And the counter is on. Mbappe receives it. He's having a shot! And that's off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Eto'o.
Variety is the spice of footballing life too. They need to alter their approach and start shifting this ball out wide.
He's found a way through, and he's got his cross in. Ødegaard. Chance for a shot! And he opts to go forward. Bruno Fernandes. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ferdinand makes the interception.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ødegaard. Now, can they get him away? And this is Eto'o.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Bruno Fernandes. Pass is just off target. Puyol. Vieira. Can he get on the end of this? Great chance! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Sporting have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. He is decent chance! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
It's their second corner of the game. A header! And that is the last effort of the game. Sporting are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named...
One more game.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
For a long time.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Ambitious ball here. Anthony looking to get on the end of this. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pelé. And this is Messi. Oh, he's busted. And the finish! It's there!
Yeah, this is easy.
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Has a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Bruno Fernandes. Can he finish? And he hits the net. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost hope.
And there's the shot! Dani Olmo. Mbappe, surely! Goal! Sporting! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Sporting go into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. And that is a little undercooked. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Anthony. In towards the back stick.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Vitinha. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Anthony. Great vision. Quick look, then plays it in. A probing pass. And he cuts out the supply. Vitinha.
How it's possible?
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Kyle Walker tries to pass it through. Anthony showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pelé. It's Pelé! Really well taken goal.
Nobody's
Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pelé. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, he's taken it. Van Bommel conjures time and space where few... Goes for the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And this could be the final action of the first half. And the first half is done. Sporting are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Terrific half. 4 goals split evenly. Beautifully set up for the second period to follow.
It's like a 7.
So it's back to business. That's a little off target. Now, can they get him away? Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Welcome to my game.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Sporting clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Good ball, good take. And he thumps it clear.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Looking for the run. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best.
No.
That's tidy. And Messi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Anthony. And he's being shifted off it. And he's intervened well there. Bruno Fernandes, who's set up one goal so far. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what has happened here? He's shifting through the gears here. Drives it in. Nesta tries to clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pull it. Can he spark a counter here? He can run onto that. And the shot! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that.
Oh no, what has happened here? Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be. Well, there's the clearance. Nuno Mendes.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, the defence. Just the keeper to beat! Big chance! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
So the lead now is 2. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sporting, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Van Bommel. And no, he's seen through all of that. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Pass just off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Sporting needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well read, nice interception. And it's Messi. Now it's Nedved. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And this is Van Basten. Messi. Lovely, now then. Great chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That was easy, almost too easy.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Nedved. Bruno Fernandes. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Shapes to shoot! And that is a truly outstanding save. Sporting have their third corner. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And now a sudden chance to counter. It could be in here. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Walker did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And this is Van Basten. He's beaten the last man. Nuno Mendes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
There they go, hunting again.
So that's it. It is all over. Sporting can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the...
Hey guys, thank you very much. But I will change the game. You cannot play this. See you maybe in a moment. I will check if I have some